It started with a notification. Not a kiss. Not a fight. Not some dramatic scene in the rain. Just a simple message that popped up on my girlfriend's phone. I was holding her phone because she asked me to call her mom. The screen lit up, and there it was. A name I knew very well. My best friend. And under his name, one sentence that changed everything. Last night was crazy. I can't stop thinking about you. In one moment, my heart stopped. In the next, my whole world shattered. This is my story. How I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me with my best friend. And how that heartbreak almost destroyed me before it saved me. My name is Jordan. I grew up believing that things were sacred, family, and loyalty. When I met Mia, I thought I had finally found someone who believed the same. We met at a friend's birthday party. She was the loudest laugh in the room. I was the quiet guy near the snack table, pretending to be busy with my phone. She walked up to me first. "Are you always this serious?" she joked. I smiled, tried to sound confident, and failed. Somehow, she liked that. We started talking. Her favorite show, mine. Her love for late-night drives, my love for quiet mornings. We were different, but something clicked fast. Within months, we were that couple everyone thought would last forever. Good morning texts. Long calls. Movie nights. Arguments that always ended with her saying, "Promise me, you'll never leave." And every time, I meant it when I said, "I'm not going anywhere." Now here is the second part of the story. My best friend, Marcus. Marcus was that guy everybody liked to allow that funny. Always the center of attention. We had been friends since middle school. We survived bad haircuts, worse decisions, and broke college years together. He was like a brother to me. So when he came back to town after getting a job in another city, introducing him to Mia felt natural. The first time they met, we were at a diner. She shook his hand, he flashed that signature smile, and they started joking like they had known each other for years. I was happy. My favorite person and my best friend got along. What could be better than that, right? Sometimes we would all hang out together. Game nights. Group dinners. Other times, they would text in the group chat. They would send memes about me. Jordan is always serious. Jordan eats like an old man. I laughed with them. I didn't notice when the group chat became more of a them chat than us. Looking back now, the signs were there. They always are. We just choose not to see them because love makes us blind. And loyalty makes us stupid. It started small. Mia began mentioning Marcus more. Marcus said this is a good show. Marcus said you should try this new food place. Marcus thinks you work too hard. I thought she just liked that my friend was funny. Then some things changed. She started smiling at her phone more. She would hide the screen when I walked by. Calls she used to take in front of me became calls she took in the hallway. I asked once, "Everything okay?" She rolled her eyes. "Please, Jordan, not you two. Can't a girl have privacy?" I backed off because I didn't want to be that controlling boyfriend. Besides, I trusted her. And I trusted him. That was my mistake. The night before everything blew up, we had a small fight. It was about something stupid. I don't even remember what. But she said something that stuck with me. "You're so predictable, Jordan." Maybe I need someone more exciting. I slept on the couch that night. The next morning, she acted like nothing happened. She kissed my cheek and asked me to use her phone to call her mom because hers was dead. I picked it up, unlocked it, and then it happened. The message. From Marcus. That's when the memory of her words from the night before came rushing back. Maybe I need someone more exciting. Marcus was exciting. I was predictable. It all made sense. A horrible, gut-wrenching sense. I looked up from the phone, and she was standing in the doorway, a towel around her hair, a smile on her face. Her smile vanished when she saw the look on mine. "What's wrong?" she asked. I couldn't speak. I just turned the phone screen towards her. Her face went pale. Dead silent. In that silence, I heard the sound of my 2-year relationship and my 15-year friendship cracking into a million pieces. I left the apartment without saying a word. I just grabbed my keys and walked out. I didn't know where I was going. I just drove. For hours. Every street corner, every song on the radio, every memory was now tainted. I tried to call Marcus. No answer. I sent him a screenshot of the message. The response came back almost instantly. Dude, it's not what you think. The classic line. The liar's anthem. My hands were shaking so bad I had to pull over. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Was I a joke to them? A side character in their little love story? I sat in my car on the side of a highway, the sun going down, feeling more alone than I ever had in my entire life. That night, I didn't go back home. I stayed at a cheap motel, staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment, every red flag I had ignored. The anger was like a fire, but underneath it was this deep, cold sadness. I didn't just lose a girlfriend. I lost a brother. I lost a part of myself that believed in people. The next few weeks were a blur of pain. Mia sent hundreds of texts. I'm so sorry, we can fix this. Please just talk to me. Marcus tried calling, leaving voicemails saying he wanted to explain. Explain what? That loyalty means nothing? That our friendship was just a stepping stone for him to get to her? I blocked them both. I needed silence. I moved out of our apartment while Mia was at work. I packed my life into boxes, leaving behind her stuff, our photos, the life we built. Each box felt heavier than the last, filled with ghosts of what used to be. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Some days, I couldn't get out of bed. Other days, the anger was so intense I had to go to the gym just to punch something. My friends tried to help, but I pushed them away. How could I trust anyone when the two people I trusted most had stabbed me in the back? I felt like a failure, like I wasn't good enough. Her words, "You're so predictable," echoed in my head. Maybe she was right. It took me a long time to start healing. It wasn't a single moment, but a series of small steps. It started with deleting their numbers. Not just blocking them, but deleting them. A small act of finality. Then I started doing things for myself. I went on those late-night drives we used to love, but this time I was alone, with my own music. I discovered I actually enjoyed my own company. I reconnected with old friends, the ones I had drifted away from when I was so focused on my relationship. They listened without judgment. They reminded me who I was before Mia, before Marcus. One day, a friend said to me, "Their betrayal is a reflection of their character, not your worth." And that hit me hard. I wasn't the failure. I wasn't the one who broke a sacred trust. They were. They were the ones who would have to live with that. The predictable, quiet guy she left. I started to realize that being predictable isn't a flaw. It means being reliable. Being steady. Being loyal. The very things she and Marcus weren't. Now, a year has passed. I still have days where the memory stings. But it doesn't break me anymore. I heard from a mutual friend that Mia and Marcus didn't last. Surprise, surprise. A relationship built on lies rarely does. Sometimes, the worst things that happen to us are actually redirections. That heartbreak forced me to look at my life, at myself, at what I truly value. It taught me to be more careful with my trust, but not to close my heart off completely. It taught me that my own peace is more important than anyone else's approval. And most importantly, it showed me that I am strong enough to survive the storm and find my way back to shore alone. My world shattered that day, but I rebuilt it. Stronger, wiser, and on my own terms. My heartbreak didn't destroy me, it saved me. If you're going through something similar, know that the pain is not permanent. It's a chapter, not your whole story. Keep going. Thank you. Subscribe for more.